How you doing, people? Grandpa Vapor back here today to give you some advice, some warnings, something that I've experienced over the use of almost 4 months now, 5 months now. The Profile Tank RDA and the Watofo Mesh and the OFRF Nexmesh. There are some changes, people, in these two that you need to be made aware of. Now, you know that my video channel comes back to you and tells you how real-time use of these products and what happens to them over time. Not just from a 5 days or 2 days that a blonde bimbo picks up one of these devices the corporate people have given the corporate whore, or the meth head that says he uses it weekly, monthly. He's got so many mods and devices he doesn't use these things weekly and monthly, people. Now, I've used this for 4 months, the profile from Watofo with the mesh strip coils. The mesh strip coils that come in this, you guys have all seen them. You can view my other videos. They're little tiny screen meshes. They're little rectangles with little bite ends on them. This is the Watofo's version of them. Come in a tube like this. There's 10 in a tube. They're $3.79 on www.vape.com. I don't work for avape.com. I just like their service, their prices, and their delivery system is fast. Now, these are the OFRF Nexmesh coil strips. And I'm going to tell you what, people. I'm recommending today that you don't use the Watofos anymore. Okay? Just buy these for $9.99. And there's a reason behind it. If you looked at my other videos, you'll know that these are thicker by three times than the Watofos. Okay, the ends of them are 3 times thicker and better made. Okay, now there's a couple things I want you to be aware of. Watofo sells cotton, and they sell cotton in 6 mm. This is the box they come in. You get 10 of them to a pack, $3.79. This is 6 mm. They also have a 3 mm. Okay, I prefer to use the 6 mm, and now I'm going to hear everything about everybody else saying it's too thick. No, it's not. What you have to do, what people are doing now, people, is the problem with these are there's so much cotton in this. It's so thick that you really have to spend a lot of time in cutting these when you slide them through the mesh coil, which creates an arc. And you'll take that little shoestring on the end here and you'll run it through halfway through the arch of the mesh inside the RDA. Okay, there's just a little mesh coil and an arch in the inside of this. You're running the cotton through. You need to make sure you cut that on an angle, and you want to cut it short, people. You want just enough to go down into the well on both sides and touch the bottom. Okay, but before you do that, you have to take a what I use a device like this. I'll show you what I use. Some people use a pair of sticky scissors to fluff out the cotton. I use this. Okay, so I pick at this thing. There seems to be, with these Watofo cottons, some kind of layer on top that's thicker all the way around. You got to go all the way around pulling that thing. Work on it. Work on it for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes if you have to. Go inside of it. Work it out. Trim it off. Work it out all the way underneath, up top, on the sides. Work it out. Trim off all the stuff. Do it again. Make sure that thing's completely undone. Okay? Because if you don't have it open like that, what happens is people are getting a lot of dry hits after 3 or 4 vapes. Okay? And the problem the people are having with them is this too. When you install the little rectangle thing, they give you this tool from Watofo that you bend it around there in a perfect, supposedly a perfect way to do that. Okay, I'm recommending you don't use the tool anymore. But Watofo tells you to use it. If you think you should use it, use the tool. I'm telling you not to. What you do is take that strip rectangle, and there's two slots inside the RDA. I'm not going to take this apart and show you people today. There's two slots. Put it in there straight down on one side. Tighten it up. Take your finger and push it over and just put it down in the other slot. Hold it and tighten it. Okay? Now, before you vape this thing, when you put the Nexmesh in it, I want you to saturate that cotton. And I want you to focus on the top of that coil or strip that goes across there. Make sure that centerpiece is getting soaked. Okay, I use a Revenant TBL. I believe it's the best squonk model. It's a bottom fill. It's better than the top side. It's got its own squonk button here. You just squonk it here. You don't have a bottle on it. It's a pretty mod. It's better than the Dopo Dual. It's a 100-watt mod, and I put a profile ohm on it. And I found out that it took me 4 builds, because these strips last so long, that before I got it perfect, people. Flare it out. Make sure that you've opened up that 6 mil cotton. Now, next month or a month from now or two, when I run out of these, I'm going to buy the 3 millimeters. See how they do in there, a box of them, when I order more of these. Now, some people say cotton bacon or cotton is just a company. Cotton is better to put in these. I'm thinking this. You really need the 60 millimeters, or you need 3 millimeters least, because these babies are hot. They fire hot. They fire even all the way around with the Nexmesh in them. Okay, and you get a very, very large amount of vape. Okay, so let's take one hit off with the Nexmesh in it. This is what I got in here today is lemon twist. Lemon twist, people. Pink lemonade. Oh, it tastes so good. I always thought that I was going to stay on a mod. I always thought I was going to be using a smoked species, or I was going to be using a Sobra. Okay, and they are good, and I still use them. But I love these profile tanks. I have 3 or 4 of them now. I put them on every squonker I have. Okay, there's a gunmetal one, an ohm one, and the rainbow one. They all have the profile logo on them. Gunmetal black, the ohm, and the rainbow. Okay, now there is one more thing about them. They change the taste of your e-juice that you currently use in a mod or a stick. Okay, it's far superior, people, these profile mods with the Nexmesh in them. But you've got to work with the cotton to make it right. The ones that Watopo sells you. Now, I've never used another one called cotton or cotton bacon, so I can't tell you whether or not they would be better. I need a drink of water there. But it changes to a far superior taste. But I have put a juice in one of my squonkers here, which is, I don't have a bottle of it out now. It's called Crack Pie from FFJ. Okay, I put it in this one. And I find that I like the Crack Pie better in my smock species 3-hole mesh coils on the A2 tank, better than I do in a squonker. There's something sweeter about it, more flavorful out of a mod than it is out of a squonker. So I don't know if this is an issue about juices or not, but it's a totally different changed taste when it goes into a squonker. And it also goes and applies to this juice. This is one of the finest juices on the market, Miss Meringue Strawberry Meringue by Charlie's Chalk Dust. When you put this in a squonker, it is a different taste than when it was in a mod, which is in this sober right here, the Charlie's Chalk Dust Strawberry Meringue. It's actually better in here. Now, as for lemon meringue from Charlie's Taught Us, great in a squonker. As for lemon twist, great in a squonker. As for Bizarre Blue cheesecake flavor, better in a squonker. Most of the Akamis are better in a squonker. Most of the loadeds are better in a squonker. So now this is kind of an update, and I don't want you people to get off track on this stuff and get disappointed because you put a whole bunch of cotton in one of these things, in one of these profile RDAs, and you found that it was getting burnt hits every three drags off it. You've got to take your time, 10 minutes, flare it out from top to bottom to around. Make sure that you've broken that casing. It's a very thick casing they have around this cotton underneath the first level. And it has to be, and you have to cut it short with just enough to get inside that well. Now, you know what's going to happen? 3/4 of this cotton is going to be wasted. So you might be better off going to Cotton Corporation and getting theirs and doing it that way. But I'm thinking it's going to be too thin, and you're going to end up replacing this stuff. Okay, so now today, I've had a Nexmesh strip of this and the cotton in this done the right way after 4 tries over a period of 3 months. This one's been in here a month. I haven't even had to change the cotton on it. Okay, so we're going to take another vape before we go out, people. I just wanted to do a video to update you on this, and I'm going to come back and give you an update on every device that I have and that I receive, and tell you what goes wrong with them, how they work, how they function, and what you know what the corporate whore reviewers don't tell you. And again, Grandpa Vapor smokes the whole screen out, which the corporate whore vapors never do. I don't know what they're doing wrong with their vaping products. They're just not getting the clouds that I get. I can tell you that right now. Okay, people, go buy this Squonker TV. I'm going to look at my other video on this Squonker. This Squonker is awesome. Unbelievable device. Look, it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe to my channel, people. It doesn't do anything to you. And also, give me a like down there. I'm going to keep doing these videos whether people like it or not. I don't like the smock haters. I don't like these corporate whore reviewers that are giving you information on products they don't even use. But they, you know, so what we got to do here is we're going to clean up the internet of these vape reviewers, and I'm going to do it. So have a good day, guys. Like and subscribe.